The weekend quarantine passed without massive violations or boycotts. Entrepreneurs fulfill requirements and calculate losses. The Cabinet of Ministers, meanwhile, promises to present a comprehensive program to support citizens who were forced to cease their activities due to quarantine in the coming days. Our correspondent found out what measures they plan to take in the coming days.
Arsen has been involved in hairdressing for over 10 years. He has his own studio. Young man is also engaged in holding haircutting classes. He says the number of students has decreased by at least 35%. Accordingly, earnings also reduced. I would not say that we have lost clients in terms of hair dyeing services or other. We've lost most of our students because it is no longer a primary issue now to acquire a new profession. Arsen, as an entrepreneur, requires one thing from the authorities: to do everything possible to prevent a second lockdown. I would like they don't suspend the work of business and let us work at least as it is. Basically, all small businesses rent from the same individuals, and no one will cancel the rent here. Even if it was closed for 3 months, we paid rent in the same way. In these conditions, the staff suffers mostly. According to Oleg Ustenko, a presidential advisor on economic issues, the state cannot provide 100% compensation to businesses and everyone who suffered from quarantine restrictions. However, the authorities are ready to support entrepreneurs. For example, we are talking about repayment holidays, programs for entrepreneurs. It's an easy-term loan. In this case, it is allowed not to pay interest, additional penalties and fines during the quarantine period. Most of these entrepreneurs belong to the group of single taxpayers. This single tax will not be charged for this period of quarantine. Starting from the new year, there will be new benefits for entrepreneurs.
These are additional programs that will also finance those companies, those businesses that may suffer due to quarantine restrictions. As of today, they are being worked out by the government and they will be included into the budget at its final consideration.
In his video address, President Volodymyr Zelensky said that in the coming days he expects the Cabinet of Ministers to provide a comprehensive program to support the business which suffered losses from quarantine. Reported by Vadim Kramer, Vlada Tsurkan, UATV News.